Well, today's the day after Christmas Day. It's Boxing Day in the UK, public holiday. Just thought I'd show you one of the presents that my wife got me. There we go. It's a shrinker and stretcher. It's going to be fun to play with. Not sure how to mount them. Oh, looks like a couple of bolts go in. Quite heavy. So yeah, there's a shrinker. Very nice. Allen key. That means this must be the stretcher. Smell of oil. Certainly lubricated. It's a bit mucky everywhere. So yeah, here, get all those. Obviously goes in there. Tighten up with that. So you can see it's got a couple of big threaded holes there. There's obviously a pin there of some kind, but a couple of threaded holes. So obviously they're going to have to go onto something. I'm not sure where I'm going to put them yet. I might put them on my welding trolley actually, because that's most like, you know, I've got I was going to put the grinding wheel on there, or the polisher. Almost need another table of some kind to put it on. But I think the fact that the weld is probably going to be closer to where I'm going to be working, that's probably a better place to put it. Okay, it's a couple of days later now. Had some friends turn up. Had to stop what I was doing. Basically, I went and found a couple of pieces of old scrap metal, square box section. Got a piece of 18 gauge. Just cut that out recently, just now. Okay, we haven't put all of that bend in, but we'll just try it anyway. So as you can see, currently straight. Okay, so let's put this in here. Okay, so what we're going to try and do, is we're going to try and shrink this edge, which should make this turn that way in effect. So yeah, that's pretty straight that way as well. So you know, so we'll shrink this bit, which should pull it in like that. See what happens. Okay. Never used one of these before, so I don't know whether I'm supposed to start in the middle, oh, doesn't want to do anything. Maybe start outside a bit. So it doesn't seem to be doing much at the minute. What I try and do is just take less of the metal in there. Well, it is, you can see it is bending. not significantly though, and you can see there's horizontal lines that way. We'll keep going. Just moving it along a little bit at a time. I'm not sure whether you're supposed to push it this hard, whether we need a longer pole here, but it does seem to be working, albeit very slowly. Yeah, I've watched people online and they just go and it's sort of within a few pushes it's done like a almost 90 degrees. But, I mean, it is bending it, albeit if you look at this side, let's get a straight edge. Look at that. There is a fair amount of bend in there. If you look at that, you can see there's a fair amount there. I don't know, not as quick as I've seen. I'll have to see if we can tweak it at all, see if it makes any difference. Shrink the outer edge first, maybe. I don't remember there being much in the way of instructions. I'm just doing the very outer edge. You can see it's certainly put a fair amount of shrinkage on there. So yeah, can do it. You just have to keep going the more you want, I suppose. Not sure whether that's quick enough for me. It might, it might have been easier to just put a piece of metal on here. Have that flush, cut that off, put a piece of scrap metal on there, weld along that edge, weld along the inside edge, grind it down. Don't know. This is obviously a different way of doing it. We could have a look, see what else there is. I've seen some seen a video where they talk about changing, checking the connectivity of this. Whether there's like a little clip that holds it all together, whether they're the right height, whether you can take a bit off, grind a bit off each edge, so the gap that you're squeezing is made bigger. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this out, unbolt it, and we'll try the stretcher, see if we can straighten it out a bit, I suppose. Okay, not sure that if this is a fair trial, but we'll just do the same thing with the stretcher, see what happens. On first views it looks like it's much more, it's already, we've only done that much, it's already seems to have straightened it out a bit. So yeah, the stretcher seems to work better than the shrinker. Again, it could be just a little bit of adjustment. There you go, that's put it back to the straight edge. See, that's almost, I've only gone up there twice and it's almost straight again. So yeah, the stretcher certainly seems to work better than the shrinker at the moment. But we'll have a play, see what goes on, see whether or not there's anything we can do with those. Let me just show you the level of movement of the jaws. You got that square that then gets bigger. Yeah, so maybe you can, if you take a bit off, if you take a bit off up this end and this edge, if you take a bit off those edges, you're effectively going to make that gap bigger, so it would move more. Okay, well, we'll have a look, and just thought I'd show you anyway. Whether I'll use these on the car initially, I don't know, but there are potential uses for it for sure. Happy New Year, and look forward to making some more videos in the new year. Getting the XKR back on the road would be good. Thanks for watching.